Today I'm going to talk to you about making a photo plan before your portrait sessions or engagement sessions. I'm here at the beach today and I'm going to shoot a portrait session tonight of an awesome couple. So the first thing I always do when I'm shooting a portrait session is I'm going to arrive 20 to 30 minutes before the scheduled start time. And by ensuring that I arrive early, it means that I can find enough time to get acquainted with the light, to walk around, to see what kind of locations I want to be shooting at. The last thing I want is to have a client show up at say 7 o'clock, which is our start time tonight, and me just go, okay, let's just go for a walk and see what we see. I always like to have a plan. So when the couple shows up at 7 o'clock, I've been here since 6:30, and I can say, you know what, here's what the light's doing tonight. We're gonna start here at the beach, we're gonna end up over there by the hill. In between, we're gonna shoot a few different places, and we'll see what we find in between. So there's still some spontaneity, but it's really important to have a plan. The nice thing about having a plan is it really makes your clients feel comfortable and confident. The majority of your clients aren't showing up to the session confident and ready to go. They need assurance from their photographer that they have a plan and that they're excited about the plan. And so by you having a plan and communicating it, it's really going to start the session off on a great foot. All right, Miles, so I'm going to have you turn facing me. You're going to have both your hands in your pockets, but leave your thumbs out. So it's just kind of hung like that. Perfect. And Chantel, you're going to wrap your left arm through Miles's right there. That's awesome. And then with your right hand, you're going to place that also on his arm. Yep, so just like cuddled and close like that. Go a little bit behind him so you can rest the side of your face on his shoulder there. That looks awesome. Just going to make sure I like what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. Perfect. All right, so Miles, you're going to look down at Chantel now. And Chantel, you're still looking right here at the camera, okay? Let's be happy for these ones. Happiness is good. Awesome. And looking up at each other for a couple photos there. Awesome. Perfect. A few more photos there. All right, now I want you guys to turn towards each other. So you're going to be facing each other directly like this. And you're both going to be holding hands just down by your side, but scoot even closer. So you're scooting in real close, close, close. And then you're both looking here at the camera. So you're leaning your heads right against each other. Perfect. Just like that is awesome. That's beautiful. Now I'm going to have you guys looking out that way for me. Awesome. Looks so good. Hold that for a few more. And now, Miles, you're still looking out that way, but Chantel, you're going to look right here at the camera for a few, okay? Perfect. That's awesome. Miles, look down at Chantel a little bit. Awesome. Random guy walking behind, we'll avoid that. And look back at each other. So Chantel, you'll look up at Miles there. Awesome. And Miles, wrap your arms around Chantel's waist. So bring her in real close. It's like a big squeeze. Yep. I love that. And stay just like that. Keep looking at each other. I'm going to come uncomfortably close. Yeah. That looks awesome, guys. And while you're still there, Chantel, you're going to bring your head up towards me a little bit and rest the side of your face against Miles's chin, nose, whatever that is there. Yep. Awesome. Great. Love that. Thanks, guys. So as you guys can see, as I'm posing Miles and Chantel, I'm making sure that I'm giving them specific instruction. So I'm letting them know where to put their hands. I'm talking lots. That's really important. There's nothing worse than a silent photographer and the client is thinking, am I doing this right? Do I look weird? What's happening? So being sure to talk often, to give positive feedback is really important. If you don't like how something is looking, don't say it. Just take a picture and be like, perfect, let's go on to this. So those are some things to really keep in mind while you're posing people. The other thing is just being aware of switching it up frequently. You never want a pose to feel really just kind of stale. And so if a couple's just been looking at each other for a little too long and you're like, they're kind of feeling awkward, just switch it up. I asked Chantel to look over here, I asked Miles to look at Chantel. And so just really changing up with those simple directions is going to bring a lot of life and movement to your photos, which is the goal. Shot, I'm going to have you guys holding hands. You're going to be walking towards me. But Chantel, you're going to be like one step in front of Miles, if not two. Let's do two. And so as you're walking, you're going to be walking and make sure your hands are really like tight. So there's like some tension there. Not angry tension, like happy tension. And as you're walking towards me, you're going to look back at Miles as you walk, okay? And Miles, you're looking at Chantel the whole time. That's, yeah, hand-wise, hands in pockets probably makes the most sense. Yeah, because it's not just like swinging. Chantel, I think yours looks cute swinging. And you don't have pockets, so that's the only option. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get started here. I'm just going to make sure everything looks good. And then I'll let you know when we are going. All right, go for it. So you're walking. Chantel, you can look here. Then you can look back at Miles. Awesome. Stop right there. I'm going to have you guys turn in towards each other. And now both looking out here for me, okay, guys? Perfect. Lean your heads in a little bit closer. Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. Stay just like that. All right, so you guys are both, Chantel, you can look here, and then Miles, you're looking down at Chantel. Just perfect. And now, Chantel, I'm going to have you look over your shoulders. You're going to look out towards the water that way. Yeah, that's so beautiful. That looks awesome. Miles, come a little bit closer to Chantel, so you're leaning right against. Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. A few more like that. Chantel, you can look right back here. Perfect. And look at each other for a couple more there, you guys. Awesome.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so glad you came along with me for the journey, and I hope you learned something too as you watched me direct Miles and Chantel. As always, you can find me across all social media platforms as Jamie Delane, and I would love, love, love if you would share this link and you feel like you learned something, share it with your other photographer friends. Thanks so much for watching, and happy shooting!